Hello, I'm Shelley Bauer. Shelley Bauer, and I am your hostess today for BOCI TV, and we have our guest, Virginia Rowland, who is the BOCI Advisory Committee and founding member of BOCI, but more importantly, what we're going to talk about today is she's manager of the Ridgeway Business Center, which has been involved with BOCI from the very beginning. Tell us about how you met Sherry and how BOCI came to have a relationship with Ridgeway Business Center.
One of those quirks, Sherry called me one day looking for a place to hold her meetings. We started talking, and sometimes you just develop a relationship, and from that very first phone call, we hit it off, and we just kept talking about things. She said, "Tell me what she was looking for." I said, "I can provide that." And in return, she said, "I'm going to be bringing all these people up there to be networking." And I thought to myself, well, this would be a great opportunity to get Ridgeway Business Center's name out to the smaller business person who wouldn't hear about us.
Right.
So we started, about 2 years ago, and I've watched it grow, and I'm just so happy to be a part of it. It just thrills me to see how it's expanded into this incredible event.
And now we have over 1,000 members of BOCI.
I think we started with 10.
Yay, yes. Started with 10.
It started very small.
So tell me, when Sherry called you and she was looking for a place, tell me what that process looks like. If someone wanted to be here at Ridgeway Business Center, what are the options? How many people do you have here?
We provide physical office space up here. I have about 63 offices. That's one aspect of what I do. And as an executive suite, somebody with an office here, they have their private office, and we provide shared services. We answer your telephones, we provide the conference rooms, we provide the copier machines, the break rooms, the coffee, so you don't have to fool with any of that. Another aspect of the business is our virtual clients. And virtual clients either need a place to come meet in a professional environment. They want somebody to answer their phone calls and their company name besides them, or get a voicemail. They want a nice professional address, so we provide all that. So when somebody calls me, I listen to what their needs are. I try to determine what part of my business best suits what they're looking for, and from that we break it down and get into more of the details.
Great, and let me also make a plug for the fact that this very TV studio is set up right here at Ridgeway's Business Center. We throw up the banner, we pull in the trees, and this room actually is an amazing training facility. I've used it before very happily. So you've got the projectors, you've got the whiteboards, you've got the ability to do flip charts and throw the projector up on the wall and everything. So
we try to do a lot of things for a lot of people.
A lot of things for a lot of people. You do it well. Now tell us your address, Virginia. It's 5865 Ridgeway Center Parkway.
Yes.
And that's Suite 300 right here in Memphis. So it's just down the street from the Malco Theater and the Hilton Hotel.
Actually, right next door to the Ridgeway Malco, and just a couple of buildings from the Hilton, which is a great landmark.
It certainly is.
Right there at Ridgeway, Poplar and I-240.
Right, right. So if someone wanted to get in touch with you regarding office space, do you have a few more offices that are available?
I do.
Tell them how they would reach you, Virginia.
You can call me, 901-820-4600. My email address is virginiar@boyle, BOYLE.com. Or you can go to my website at ridgewaybusinesscenter.com.
Great. Great. So what would you say to people who are listening today about the phenomenal growth of Business Over Coffee International and why they need to be here as a professional member?
Oh, it's wonderful. Not only do you meet a lot of really incredible people, but the educational components that they offer through here are fabulous, and just all the connections that I have made in these last few years, and the social media education, it's fabulous.
Speaking of which, we got to do a shout out over here to Cheryl Hurley, who is our live blogger as we're doing this show. And Cheryl has a company called The Stylist Quo. So you can find her at thestylistquo.com, and she is blogging live right now on BOCI. And how could they find that blog stream?
Well, they can go to businessovercoffee.biz, and the blog will be up by about Monday, I believe, or Wednesday. And there's also a WordPress. It's businessovercoffeeinternational.wordpress.com.
Great. Thank you, Cheryl. And she's just typing away, looking glamorous as she does it. Well, let's wrap up by talking a little bit about Business Over Coffee, because we've been in existence now for almost 2 years, and the focus of this organization is social media, educational exchange, and networking. And every time you come to any event that's either focused on any of those 3 things, you're always going to get some of the other mixed in too, right?
Yes, that's right.
Fascinating places. As a matter of fact, I left a BNI meeting before coming here, and I gave a plug for what was happening today and the next couple of weeks. So hopefully we'll see some new faces too. But how can you lose to be a professional member, and as a member have an opportunity to be on a live TV show, a radio show? There are all kinds of perks to being a professional member of Business Over Coffee. So you can find us on Twitter at BOCoffee, at BOCoffee, and or hash BOCI. Is that right?
Hashtag.
Okay, hashtag BOCI. So we're going to wrap up today by saying I'm Shelley Bauer. I'm author of Integrity-Based Communications and a trainer coach who has loved using your facility. They're always so gracious when I come up here to do trainings. And also, a little shout out to our founder, Sherry Henley, who is off camera right now, but she'll be back in a future segment. And I want to wrap up with Virginia Rowland, who is manager of the center here at Ridgeway Business Center. And thank you for being with us. Shelley Bauer signing off, saying we're all bringing everyone together. Thanks for being with us.